Hey, Porsche, Aston Martin, Mercedes, Ford's been talking.
I want to see Porsche, I want to see Aston Martin, I want to see Mercedes sweat.
These are the words from Ford Pres Jim Farley, and he's talking about the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD. If you thought the track-only Dark Horse R was expensive at $145,000, this street-legal race car is expected to start at 300 Gs. Jim said he's had the blueprint for the GTD in his melon for 50 years, designed with the go-like-hell ethos. It's expected to house 800 horses or so, making it the highest horsepower street-legal Mustang ever. Okay, it's been developed in secret by a Ford team in Allen Park, Michigan, and designed in parallel with the Mustang GT3 race car. It looks like the GT3 is expected to compete in the Le Mans 24-hour race next year, and the GTD in 2025's Le Mans. Ford's last trip to compete in Sarthe, France was in 2019. They won in 2016 and had their most famous Ford v Ferrari win in 1966, and all with Ford GTs, so the fact that Ford's coming back to Le Mans with Mustangs is a big change. The GTD will be competing with Chevy's Garage 56 Camaro for the title of the loudest car on the track with its supercharged 5.2-liter V8. The tech in the GTD goes way beyond what's allowed in racing, so the endurance racing version will be toned down to adhere to FIA rules. In terms of racing achievements, the Mustang GTD is also gunning for a 7-minute Nürburgring time. The fastest time right now? Well, that was set by Porsche in a 919 Hybrid Evo. 5 minutes 19.546 seconds back in 2018. So what's so special about the GTD Mustang? It can transform, not like Barricade. But the trunk ain't available for groceries. You gotta store your stuff where the rear seats would be. It's got two very powerful pieces of equipment inside the trunk area. The first is a hydraulic control system. You can adjust or transform the spring rate and ride height settings for track or street conditions. Press an inboard button, wait 10 seconds, and boom! It's a whole nother driving experience with an almost 40mm lower ride height in track mode. Semi-active suspension is illegal in racing, as suspension changes made when the car is in motion are not allowed. It ain't illegal in a Walmart parking lot, though. The other piece of junk in the trunk is a transaxle in the back, like a race car, for cooling. It's got a race-inspired cover that replaces the trunk lid, and the same way Raisin Bran uses 2 scoops of raisins, the transaxle uses 2 air scoops to funnel air off the back glass into the area and through the heat exchangers. It's an 8-speed rear dual clutch, by the way. Now let's do some 2025 Mustang GTD body and materials talk. Its hydraulically controlled active rear wing is mounted to the C-pillar, the drive shaft, and a lot of the body is carbon fiber. The wheels, magnesium, which is 33% lighter than aluminum and 75% lighter than steel alloy. The exhaust can be titanium as an option. If you're forking out $300,000 to start, might as well add a titanium exhaust to the mix to go all out. It's got carbon ceramic Brembo brakes, and the GTD promises to have 50-50 weight distribution. It basically has to be an all-around automotive athlete these days and be the halo car for the Ford brand. Conception begins for your limited production Mustang GTD at the Ford Flat Rock Assembly Plant in Michigan, and then the nerds at Multimatic finish the job in Markham, Ontario, Canada. You should see GTD's avails in late 2024, early 2025. As for the name, GTD, I thought it stood for Gran Turismo Damn. But no, the GTD name for this newest Mustang refers to the IMSA GTD racing class for cars that are built to FIA GT3 technical regulations. So, Grand Touring Daytona. Makes sense. Thanks for watching, and we've rendered out our own 2026 Mustang Dark Horse. What do you think? Be sure to check out hotcars.com for all your automotive needs. Sayonara!